mother shopping in the Northwest Promenade coming face to face with one of her worst fears after a man attempted to grab her young daughter. 23 ABC's Veronica Morley spoke with the woman and local authorities about the signs of human trafficking.
Jenny Levinson was shopping with her 10-year-old daughter in Northwest Bakersfield when they were approached by a store employee.
The associate told me, like, hey, being followed and we're going to have security escort you. And I said, okay.
They escorted Levinson and her daughter out, but she didn't want to go to her car. So they walked with security to a nearby Target while a man stayed close behind them.
He came in shortly afterwards and reached around for my daughter. I obviously didn't touch her because the lady was like blocking, like pushing him away, was saying that he needs her, he loves her, he needs to protect her, and that she needs to go with him.
Thanks to employees and security at the store, Levinson and her daughter weren't physically harmed. According to police reports, the man who followed them in, 46-year-old Brian Hooker, was arrested. Her sisters shared their story on social media, a post that garnered hundreds of comments and nearly 3,000 shares. Many comments sharing similar experiences at large shopping centers and fears of human trafficking.
When you're talking about an attempted kidnapping, you're focused a lot on the intent of the person.
While the idea of being abducted in a parking lot always stirs fears of human trafficking, those who work closely and investigate these kinds of crimes say they're rarely the reality.
Traffickers generally are very psychologically sophisticated.
Deputy District Attorney Tyson McCoy prosecutes human trafficking cases with the Kern County DA's office. He says in most cases, the perpetrator is usually known to the victim.
Portraying themselves as a friend, as a boyfriend, and win that person over subtly to lure them into the trade than to physically take them.
For Levinson, while it was in fact a stranger who approached her and her daughter, it was also strangers who stepped in to help.
I'm grateful for everyone that was there. Like those two associate ladies and then the store manager, they were like on it.
For 23 ABC News, I'm Veronica Morley, connecting you.
And you may be wondering, what are the best ways to keep my child safe and protected in the event someone does try to kidnap them? We took an in-depth look and found some tips from the website parenting.com. According to the website, the most important thing you can do is take time to talk to your children about safety and abduction prevention. They also recommend getting or making each child in your family a laminated ID card with his or her name, date of birth, address, phone numbers, and any other important information on it. It also suggested to prepare an ID kit for each child in the event that he or she goes missing. The kit should include a physical description, fingerprints, and any other identifying features, and make sure to keep this information and any photos updated as your child grows up. And finally, when traveling or visiting a park or other crowded location, always identify the nearest help and information centers, emergency stations, and police posts, and inform your children where to go and what to do in an emergency or if they get lost.